Big news just dropped for the crypto market. Charles Schwab is planning to expand the digital assets available through Schwab Crypto, and 3 cryptocurrencies are getting added to the lineup: Solana, Avalanche, and Chainlink. And I think the bigger story here isn't simply that Schwab is adding 3 more cryptocurrencies. The question is, why these 3? And what could this tell us about where institutional crypto adoption is heading? Let's talk about it. Charles Schwab has been moving deeper into digital assets. The company previously announced a phased rollout of spot cryptocurrency trading, beginning with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Schwab's 2025 annual report specifically said the company planned to launch spot crypto in 2026, starting with those 2 assets. Now we're seeing the next phase. According to the latest announcement, Schwab plans to expand its crypto lineup with Solana, Avalanche, and Chainlink. CoinDesk reports that Schwab plans to roll these assets out in the coming months, while also intending to add additional cryptocurrencies and digital assets over time. That's important because Schwab isn't just experimenting with Bitcoin anymore. Let's start with Solana. Solana has established itself as one of the largest smart contract ecosystems outside of Ethereum. It's known for fast transactions, relatively low cost, and a growing ecosystem covering DeFi, stablecoins, payments, tokenization, and consumer applications. So from Schwab's perspective, Solana gives clients exposure to one of the crypto industry's major alternative blockchain ecosystems. Bitcoin represents digital scarcity, Ethereum represents smart contracts, and Solana represents another major high-performance blockchain ecosystem. But the next 2 selections get especially interesting. Avalanche has increasingly positioned itself around customized blockchain infrastructure, tokenization, and institutional applications. And that's why seeing AVAX on Schwab's list catches my attention. Avalanche isn't simply trying to compete as another cryptocurrency. The largest thesis is about providing blockchain infrastructure capable of supporting customized networks and real-world financial applications. That makes AVAX interesting with the broader trend of traditional assets potentially moving on-chain. And if Wall Street continues experimenting with tokenization, infrastructure designed for what could become increasingly important. But then we get to the third coin. And as WhatChuSayRadio listeners already know, I've talked quite a bit about this one, my favorite, Chainlink. This may be the most interesting selection of the 3 from an infrastructure perspective. Blockchains can't automatically know what's happening outside their networks. They need reliable ways to connect with external data and other blockchain networks. That's where Chainlink comes into this picture. Its technology is designed to connect blockchains with outside information and facilitate interoperability between different networks and traditional systems. So imagine a future where stocks, bonds, funds, real estate, and other financial assets increasingly become tokenized. Those assets still need data. They still need connectivity, and different financial networks need ways to communicate. That's the opportunity Chainlink is targeting. So Schwab making Link directly accessible to clients doesn't guarantee anything about Link's future price, but it does remove another accessibility barrier for traditional investors who want exposure to the asset. And this is where I think the story gets bigger. Look at the progression. Bitcoin and Ethereum first, now Solana, Avalanche, Chainlink. That's a move from primarily giving customers access to the 2 dominant crypto assets toward giving them access to additional blockchain ecosystems and infrastructure. Schwab has already said it believes digital assets have the potential to transform financial services. And Schwab estimated in its 2025 annual report that its clients already represented approximately 20% of the spot crypto ETP market at the time. Think about what that tells us. There's already crypto demand inside the traditional brokerage world. Now companies like Schwab are building infrastructure to potentially keep more of that activity inside their own financial ecosystems. That's another bridge being built between Wall Street and crypto. Does Schwab adding Solana, AVAX, and LINK mean these coins automatically explode in price? No, not necessarily. Listings alone don't guarantee price appreciation. Crypto remains extremely volatile, and Schwab itself warns that investors can potentially lose their entire investment. But I believe the significance is about access and legitimacy. Every time another major financial institution gives millions of traditional investors easier access to digital assets, crypto becomes a little less isolated from traditional finance. Personally, I'm going to be watching Chainlink and Avalanche especially closely because of their potential roles in the tokenization and blockchain infrastructure story. But I want to hear from you. Which of these three would you rather own for the next 5 years? Solana, Avalanche, or Chainlink? Drop it down in the comments. And if you want more crypto, investing, and financial technology content, please subscribe to WhatChuSayRadio. Again, as always, this is not financial advice. This is DJ Modi signing out. Stay informed, stay inspired, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace. What you say.